Hey, what is up, you guys? Cozy Valley Central speaking. Well, I'm going to show off a few of my American Flyer steam engines I have. A lot of them are not in the greatest condition, but they run. This was the newest project I just finished up. This one runs. This one's the 354 Silver Bullet. The 322 American Flyer Hudson with smoking tender. It's the only smoking Hudson I have with the tender and an HO one. And a little variety of cars. I'll show the other locomotives. There's a few on the bottom. Here's a nice Gulf tanker car. Nice little tanker. It's runs on the 3/16 track. This is the American Flyer 2 rail. Very fun. Here's an automatic, you can tell it's an operating car by that bottom. This is the automatic dump car. You put a vehicle on it and the thing moves kind of at the side. And then the car kind of drops off on a special piece of track. Here's another box car I own. I have another one like this, but I think I took the parts off of it. Get that off there. Get that off. So here's a nice cookie box car with the knuckle couplers. This is the only other one I have. I don't have the regular horn hook, so this is the old horn hook. Here's another Flyer caboose, regular Flyer caboose. A little broken as is, but, you know, it's a nice little add-on to my collection of Flyer equipment. Here's a nice regular Flyer caboose, the lighted up car. Horn hook. I had a Redding like this. I still have the Redding, but it doesn't have the wheels on it anymore. This one lights up really nicely. Nice little Illinois Central boxcar. I mean, you know, a lot of the detail on it is nice, but it's a great car. Here's another tanker. This one's in a state of project where I'm going to use the spare wheels off of this one to fix another tanker I have. So this was a spare parts tanker. I have another one has a double three of them stacked on top. Here's the special piece of track for that American Flyer accessory item for the track, so you can uncouple cars and other things with it. No, this is not the uncoupling. This is the uncoupling thing to uncouple the knuckle couplers and the horn hooks, I think. Here's another gondola, spare parts car. I have two of these. This is the knuckle coupler version with the better trucks and the knuckle couplers. Everybody likes these cars. Here's the old horn hook one like that other one is. This one's in really good shape. Got some bumpers. I know I got some more Flyer cars around here somewhere. It just takes time to find them all. Here's a nice little coal car. Knuckle couplers on it too. Here's my spare parts car. Here's another Beano coal car. This is the second one of these cars I have. Here's an old Wabash car with the old couplers on it. Here's an automatic log dumping car. I might try to fix this one up so I maybe could dump logs with this one again, but I'll have to see what I can do with it. Nice project. Got another one of these tanker cars. This one's got some weight in it. So here we go. When I was in Colorado on my vacation in September of last year, of this year, this came with a Crossing. I found this in an antique store and saw it was Flyer. My mom and I looked at it and I thought, hey, it's going to be neat for my Flyer trains. And she said, yeah, that would look cool with your Flyer stuff. Here's another one of those orange Illinois Central box cars. This one's got the knuckle couplers on it, which is nice to have it. Pull this one off the top here. Silver matte or silver something. It's got the old couplers on it, which is nice. Here's another lighted up caboose, American Flyer, darker color. I got more cars somewhere, I just don't know where they're at. Here's another empty flat car with nothing on it. Knuckle couplers, nice to have one of those. Here's a nice regular knuckle coupler caboose with all the trimmings on it, not missing the smokestack like the other one is. Got all the railings. And then here's, I'll show you guys the other locomotives in here, because there's quite an engine fleet of locos I have in here. Pull this one out. I had an older Atlantic, it could pull the older cars. This one's a knuckle coupler, and it's the 303 out of 300 engine. But I use the spare parts to fix other Flyer engines as well. Nice engine. But it's a good engine. They all run. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened. There's a controller here. That one probably works. Here's another Pacific. Here's a Flyer Pacific. Knuckle coupler style. The back wheels are somewhere. So, and then there's the pride and joy of my line, my 080 switcher engine. So, that one's my favorite out of all my Flyer accessories and stuff like that. I know for a fact I have another box around here somewhere with other parts and pieces as well as another Flyer stuff, so I'm trying to figure out where. But I wanted to show you guys part of my Flyer collection of cars and engines, guys, and see if I can find something else. Oh yeah, here's the other two engines. My other Pacific, number 282, and my diesel here. And, you know, what the neat thing about these engines are, it's a neat thing collecting them. It's the variety of finding, you know, a nice assortment of locomotives and cars and rolling stock and equipment to putting all of it down and finding what you have in your collection and what have you collected over time and years. So I'm not going to put all these cars out to show what I got, but, you know. And then here's the last engine here. So you can tell I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 engines in total. All, well, I have about, this is how many steam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steam engines and 1 diesel engine. And that's not bad for a little fleet of American Flyer steamers. This is probably the most powerful one. It probably is out of all of them. This is the Flyer 080 switcher. The 343. Here's the other Atlantic. My newer Atlantic with the knuckle couplers, but the 303. Here's the 282. And here's the 283. Other Pacific, Chicago and Northwestern. So it's great to have a fleet of these engines to run and a plethora of train cars. I mean, I've bought parts engines for a long time, and it's neat to add up. So this will be the last video I'll post for the year of showing off what my collection has grown into of Flyer engines and collecting over time, and just showing what I've repaired and fixed up. So these engines came from several auctions and other places I found, antique stores, and the track came from other places as well. So this is just to show a little bit of my collection of Flyer items. Like I said, this is just a lot of the stuff I found over time, and just people have them, and then I just kind of added them in my collection, and I like what I have here. So I just wanted to show you guys kind of my flyer collection of cars, rolling stock, and equipment, and 1 or 2 accessories here and there. So I have more cars, I just don't know if I'll ever find them all, and then I might build a small American Flyer layout someday. It's just I haven't had an idea how big. See, if you guys come up with any ideas for a layout I might build, I'll see what I can come with the track, all the cars and equipment. Here's that log car. Here's the other tanker, and that's a parts car, so I won't even put those in here. Here's the bumpers. I do have switch tracks and other things. It's just adding them in. These 2 wheels here actually go to this engine here. So actually that engine does run. So there are other pieces of track I have in my collection. These are the only other controllers I have in my Flyer collection. I do have another AC controller for my Flyer trains, and a lot more track, but this is just part of it. And guys, I might show a video of all these running on two loops of track, so I could show off some of my engines running. If you guys have a nice night, this is Kokosing Valley Central signing out, and I hope you guys can pick out which engine is your favorite out of the ones. My favorite has to be the Silver Bullet here. Beautiful engine, runs great, and the rest run really good, halfway decent. A lot of repairs have to be done on some of these engines, but you know, if you guys like what I have here, just wanted to show you a video of my American Flyer collection here. So, you guys have a nice night. We'll be seeing you later. This is Kokosing Valley Central signing out.